Hello and welcome to TotoTCG. You are here with me, Matthew, and we are back here with another Pokemon video on the channel. So in today's video, we're going to be checking out a new GX from the next set that will be in our Unified Minds collaboration set. Probably it is going to be the biggest set so far. Probably will get beaten at some point, no doubt. But this is from the Japanese set, which is called Sky Legends. Now, there's a reason for it to be called Sky Legends, but I've decided I'm not gonna reveal the GX that has the GX called Sky Legends, because it won't actually be in this set. It'll be in our next set, which will be our special set. So I'm trying to get through all of these as we can right now. Then we'll have a little look at that one. Obviously, before the next set comes out, and also talk about the actual small little set that we're getting. But that's coming up. That's coming up on the channel. We got plenty of time. We got Unified Minds to talk about first, and that's exactly what we're going to focus on right now. So, with all that being said, let's have a little look at this new GX. So, what have we got in particular? It is Rowlet Alolan Exeggutor Tag Team GX. Yes, it is happening, and there it is right there. It looks awesome. So we are getting a Rowlet and that Alolan Exeggutor. Now, we've had both of these already as a GX, obviously, with Rowlet being Decidueye, and we've already had an Alolan Exeggutor, which I believe was a Dragon type, but it might have been Grass. Or it actually might have been Dragon. I think it came out in Crimson Invasion. But there we go, we have had that one before, so it's nice to see these two together, and it's a really interesting artwork straight away on the card right here. So, it is Grass, of course, which is a nice little advantage. HP of 270 is pretty good indeed, and it is a basic Pokemon, so as soon as this is there, you can just place it down, and boom, you're up and running, and all good to go. So, let's start with, of course, the artworks. So, we start with the full art. Oh, the full art looks so cool. So, what we can see here is obviously you can see Rowlet taking up a big majority of the card. Then we can see the actual tail and the little face that's on the little... it's not a coconut, but it's just a face on the end of the tail there. But they're together, and then you can just see in the background, obviously the neck is making its way around, and then you can see the head right in the corner by the number. Such an amazing full art. It really does look so cool. Not a lot of colour to this one in terms of the background colour, because it's dominated by the overall Pokemon, which is great. Really is awesome stuff. Aside from that, we do also get the alternative artwork, which is looking like that, and it's a pretty interesting one. I'd rather say it's quite simple, but I think it works, because, I mean, when I first saw this, I was like, where's Rowlet? And then you can just see him, just near the top there, hanging on to the neck of Alolan Exeggutor. It looks really cool. It really does. I think it definitely does give some height towards how big Alolan Exeggutor is compared to a Rowlet, which is right next to it. Very nice indeed. I like this one a lot. And then, of course, lastly, we do have the Rainbow Rare right there with those red eyes for Rowlet, so an evil Rowlet coming in there to tag team up with the Alolan Exeggutor. Very nice. So, moving on to the attacks. Now, we can firstly see that there is a free attack here. Now, get ready for this one, because I think this is going to be really nice. So, we have got a free attack, and it is called Super Grow. Now, what does that do in particular? Well, get ready for a lot of text. Search your deck for a Pokemon that evolves from one of your grass Pokemon, and put it onto that Pokemon to evolve it. If you evolved into a Stage 1 Pokemon, you may also search your deck for a Stage 2 Pokemon that evolves from the Stage 1 Pokemon and put it onto that Pokemon to evolve it again. Then shuffle your deck. In short, you can basically evolve a grass Pokemon to its maximum stage. So, if we were to think about a GX here, I'd be thinking something like Shiftry GX. You could already go C.Shiftry, done, boom, because of this. So this thing goes up straight away. You have this as your constant at the very forefront of your deck, and you think, right, okay, I got a C dot. Maybe you've got several C dots, but obviously this is just one attack. So you're there, you think, okay, yeah, I can definitely take a hit here. 270 HP. It's pretty tanky, and to get something on the bench already evolved into a stage 2 without using rare candies, great, love it. And it has to be a grass Pokemon, of course. But that is very, very cool indeed. I definitely like this one a lot. And for a free attack, I mean, you can't go wrong. Especially, you say, I'll go second. And then your first thing is you evolve something on your bench that is a grass straight away into that last evolution. It's great stuff. It really, really is. I like it a lot. Okay, so the overall attack here, we have got Hurricane for 2 grass and a colorless. This is 150 damage, and then you heal 30 damage from this Pokemon, which is pretty cool. And then for the GX, we've got Tropical Arrow GX for 3 grass plus. So, it's 200 damage, which is pretty good. And if this Pokemon has at least 3 extra grass energies attached to it, shuffle all energy attached to each of your opponent's Pokemon into their deck. Now, that is very, very cool indeed. The only thing I'd be thinking of is obviously you'd have to put 6 energies on this thing, and with Charizard and Reshiram being huge, the fire is going to definitely burn this very, very quickly indeed. Would I really be wanting to put this up and want it to attack? Probably not. I definitely want it to be used to help get my bench stuff up and running, and then obviously focus on that. So this is your front runner, and then you've got everything else going for you. So yeah, overall, I think it is pretty cool indeed, and we'll just finish this one off as well. So, of course, it is a tag team GX, so when it is knocked out, your opponent is going to be taking 3 prize cards. And it does have that weakness to fire, resistance to nothing, and it does have 3 retreat on it. So, yeah, I definitely think it's a pretty decent card. Whether it would see... I think it would see play. I don't think it would see play in terms of like getting damage done. I think you'd really want to be focusing on that free attack. Don't put any energy on this thing. Literally just let it do its thing, and just keep doing that. We've got stuff like Super Scoop Up as well, so and that's staying in as well, so that's really cool. So you can definitely try and play some of them down to get this thing back out, especially when it's close to getting KO'd for the 270, because you don't want to be getting rid of those 3 prize cards very quickly in the game. Overall, though, I really do like it. I think it's a really, really solid card, and I cannot wait to have a look at this in person. So, moving on from that, let's finish off with the Guess the GX, the answer from our previous video, where I gave you that picture right there. Now, you probably would have got that quite easily. That was Zeraora GX. Oh, yes. Becoming quite an expensive card, and quite a staple in a lot of Lightning decks, of course, for that free retreat, which is always good to have. So there we go. If you got that, well done. And then moving into our Guess the GX for this video, we have got that one there, that one right there, and that one right there. This one is a bit of a tough one, I'll be brutally honest. You're gonna have to have a little look. Just think outside the box. Maybe think Gen 1, let's just put it that way. But if you guys can let me know what you think that is in the comments below, that'd be great, as well as your thoughts on this GX as well. A very, very interesting tag team, and it's going to be very, very cool to see how it goes. But yeah, there we go. So I will leave it here for this video, and I will see you guys in the next video on the channel.